very seasoned, or very seasoned Toastmaster. His speech manual is the specialty speeches, that's the advanced manual, and the project is Uplift the Spirit. The objectives of this, Mr. Timer, this is an 8 to 10 minute speech. The objectives of this is to understand the differences between this and other speeches, establish an emotional rapport with the audience, and move the audience to action. The title of his speech is Random Acts of Kindness. Random Acts of Kindness. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Thom Holland.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Random Acts of Kindness. That is a tagline on a friend of mine's email and Facebook posts. Random Acts of Kindness. It's a quick and catchy phrase. And what she wants people to do is to do good turns, like we do in Boy Scouts. In Boy Scouts, our slogan is do a good turn daily. This started with William D. Boyce. He was an American businessman that went to England for a business trip. He's in London, and at the time, which is the early 1900s, London had a bad smog problem. It was fog. They called it London fog. The streets were not well laid out. Maps were not really existent at the time. There were no Thomas guides. So he's walking around London looking for this address. And out of the fog comes this young man in a uniform. He says, "Can I help you, sir?" "Yes, I'm looking for this address. Can you tell me how to get there?" He says, "Well, sir, I'll take you there." So he led him there. And on the way there, he asked him, "Well, what is with this uniform?" "I'm a Boy Scout, sir." He takes him in, takes him the address, and says, "Here you go." He goes, "Well, young man, that was really a nice thing to do. Let me pay you for your troubles." He goes, "No need, sir. I'm a Boy Scout. That's my duty." And he walked away. William D. Boyce was really impressed with this young man and his willingness to do duty to others with no recompense coming back. He went and took care of his business, went back to America, studied up on what Boy Scouts was, and started Boy Scouting in America. That one deed that one young lad did started the Scouting movement. Several years ago, just actually about 3 years ago, over in Oceanside, I was humbled, hugely humbled by a random act of kindness. I was on my way down to this county fair. I was going to take the train going down south. And I was sitting there reading my magazine, and I was thinking in the back of my head, "I'm a good Christian, I'm a good Boy Scout, I'm a pretty good person." So I'm sitting there reading this, thinking this. I had my ticket, and I was pretty sure I was in the right spot for the train. Not really 100% sure. I'd asked someone, "Where do I go to get on this train?" They said, "Go over here." So I'm sitting down there confident in myself. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw this gentleman walking down there. The gentleman was used loosely. He was tall, unkempt, dirty women's wig on, funny hat, dirty trench coat, obviously someone of emotional needs and homeless probably. And all I could think of was, "Please don't talk to me, please don't talk to me, please don't." "Can you tell me if I'm in the right place?" he asked me. I sat there and looked at his ticket and said, "Well, it looks like my ticket, so he must be in the right place." "Yes, you're in the right place." Apparently I was unconvincing because he walked out of this Marine just about 10 feet away. And he says, "Can you tell me if I'm in the right place?" The Marine stood up, engaged the man, looked at his ticket, and said, "No, you're not. Follow me, I'll get you there. Follow me, I'll get you there." What a Marine thing to say. Anybody who's been in the military or follows wartime experiences at all, that's what the NCO says when he says, "We're going to take that hill. Follow me, I'll get you there." If anybody knows anything about Christianity, that's what Christ said. "Follow me, I'll get you there to heaven." There I sat, I was humbled by this one young Marine. What a thing for a Boy Scout to have said, follow me, I'll meet you there. That one random act of kindness affected me for the rest of my life. He told me what I should be doing. Another random act of kindness. Last weekend, North Coast Church, which I attend, had a weekend of service. There's a quote in the Bible, I'll read it to you. Matthew 5, 14, 15, and 16. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Last weekend, all services were canceled. Service was in the community. Over 90 sites were served. 3,500 people put on their work clothes, grabbed a rake, a paintbrush, a shovel, a hammer, a nail, whatever they had. Old, young, little kids raking leaves, senior citizens lifting bags of trash, helping everything from the Boys Club to the Women's Resource Center in Oceanside, which I visited. I've helped on these things the last 2 years. This year, I had the honor of being on the video crew. So I was the chauffeur for the two pastors going to each of these sites and interviewing people. So I had a chance to see the fruits of these labors. At the Women's Resource Center are some 95 women that are there by court order to get off their drug addiction, whatever addiction they have, to get their kids back. I met a young Christian last night at my Bible study, and he was on top of the roof of that place, gathering leaves. See, it was a flat roof with walls, so this one eucalyptus tree just dropped all sorts of stuff, causing leaks. They couldn't find the leak. He was the only one up there for a while, gathering some 40 bags of leaf droppings. Someone in the community saw that that tree needed to be removed. And the Resource Center, we don't have the money to do anything about it. And he said, don't worry, I got it. One of the pastors said, by taking out that tree, trimming all the other trees, $18,000 it would have cost the Resource Center. But it didn't, because he said, don't worry, I got it. $18,000. Random act, hugely act of kindness on his part. Another instance, there was a closet they had in there where women, when they get there, oftentimes it's the clothes on their backs. And the kids, the clothes on their backs. And the clothes are rarely in good condition. So they provide them clothes. In the closet was a pile of clothes. So if a woman wanted to get something for her or her child, she had to pick through looking for the right size. Members of the church looked at that and said, not satisfactory. Don't worry, we got this. They took the clothes, whatever was good, they cleaned them. Whatever wasn't, they threw it out. They pulled everything out, they painted it. The closet, it was a huge closet. Put up shelves, bought bins, then they went out shopping. They bought clothes for women and children. Put them in the bins by age, by child, adult, size, so a woman can say, oh, I need something, that's what I need. Pull it out, put it on. There is a desk in the front, the reception desk. It was donated by Tri-City when they remodeled, and it looked like it had been used for years and years. A Finnish carpenter came in, looked at it, and went, zzz, zzz, zzz. Don't worry, I got it. He went home, built the parts, came in, refinished it. It looks brand new. It looks beautiful. It looks like a solid mahogany desk. Don't worry, I got it. The Women's Resource Center looks new. The women had gone away for the weekend on a pass, because that's the only way to get off, is on a pass. It's court ordered. And on Monday they came back to a brand new facility. Random acts of kindness. I can't think of what those people think of their facility now, their home now. By the way, Women's Resource Center, 98% effective. 98% of the women that arrive leave on a new foot with their children, with a new look on life. What can we do? We can do random acts of kindness. It doesn't have to be big. We don't have to trim trees. We can do something simple as, look at that trash. Not mine, but you know what? The place will look better with it in the trash. We can help people by opening doors. If you see someone that is hungry, you can have a bag in your car, maybe a little bit of food, maybe some toiletries, and instead of handing them a $5, handing them their bag as they stand on the corner. Need help. Random acts of kindness. I ask everybody to think about that every day. Think of something small that you can help, because you'll never know what that one small deed will do for someone when they really need it the most. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.